Day 3, July 17, Wednesday. Francis Kendrick announces retirement date. Construction of cinema museum postponed again. Legendary singer Gennaro Crespo comes to Freeburg. Go to work. Asking for a day off. When a police officer is too tired to be effective, he will ask for a day off. Sometimes officers will request days off even when they're at full strength. Some of the reasons you'll hear are far-fetched, while some are very serious. Don't overindulge your subordinates, but don't antagonize them either. Remember that everybody's got secrets, and you got to make sure these guys have your back. I need to take my car into the shop. Can you spare me today? Yeah, Roy, sure. Promotions. In addition to their performance ratings, police officers also possess rank. Employees begin at the lowest rank and can be elevated in rank with 1, 2, or 3 stripes. Once a week, you can pass out stripes and improve the rank of any employee. If you think that no one is worthy of the honor some week, you can postpone the ceremony until later. Insignias won't go out until your people are ready. Employees of rank not only increase in professionalism, but also learn to demand. Whenever ranking officers on the scene, his or her colleagues are more likely to perform better than usual. Sometimes when cops get rank, they start thinking more seriously about their service. This can mean less drinking and more time spent on the job. Some of them might even turn out to be dependable. Let's give one to Vandal, and then let's give another one to Shift B. And start the day. Music turntable. Freeburg isn't one of those cities where you listen to what they say or nothing at all. You can always select any song from your collection and play it at any time. Just like in real life, well, the life of your grandfather. Sure. Let's start with Sweet Ginger Green. Let's learn how to hire and hire cops. There's police station. We have a certain number of job openings in which you can hire any of the job slots are separated between officers and detectives. Let's hire for shift B because we're shift A is going to show up tomorrow. Want to free up a slot? Time to fire somebody. Let's fire. If you have legal grounds for termination, no one will ask any questions. You might need to fire them anyway, without legal exam. But that could include additional proceedings, and your other staff will become more worried about doing their jobs than they are about actually doing their jobs. Another way to have the slots to have a police officer can definitely be a valid option, right? Quite early to read. Higher price.
I'll take tangerine. Now that we've met, I'll get sweet ginger green. Red is for danger, so I'm told. I know just what they mean. Gotta be bold, the whole sweet ginger green. She's sweeter than Sue and Georgia Brown. Beats Lulu too when she's back in town. Now she can shimmy like Sister Kate. She's a dancing queen. Swing sweet ginger green.
This morning, the abbot discovered that someone entered the old cemetery during the night. The old Lord's tombstones are painted with satanic symbols, and some have been broken into pieces. It seems that there are even marks from a shovel. The abbot would say no more. Stovall and Birch Jr. go. Birch is going to get tired. The sun is worse. And Francis Birch. Vandal's Atticus Tower. Businessman Harley Jones, looking out his window, saw 2 teenagers crashing offensive slogans on his new car. It said Vandal, Robbins, and somebody. Yeah, that would hit my average 150. Fortunately, my centigrade, I'm not sure that would quite 150 if I sent Grand Robbins ahead.
Now she can shimmy like Sister Kate. She's just a dancing queen. Fit for a king. Swing sweet ginger, swing sweet ginger green.
Suspicious individual at Eddie's Burgers. hours. A waitress named Mila reports that she just served chicken Eddie and a Diet Coke to a dangerous criminal who she'd seen on television just this morning. The culprit is sitting at the window eating bird no. That's a false alarm if I've ever seen one.
211 complete.
And a listen report. Vendor caught, officers unharmed. Perfect. I'm gonna let that time out. So let's look at our cop list again. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna give Shift B the promotion. Sam Sorkin, King Louis nightclub. Mr. Boyd, my bouncer, stuffed himself with Mexican food again, and now he can't get off the can. Meantime, the line outside the club is stretching around the block. Round the block. We need someone outside who can tell the cool guys from the plants. Let's send Birch.
1210 complete.
Suspicious individual report. The waitress had mistaken the crowd officer Frank Nero for the fugitive in question. Jeez. It's one of our guys, man. Drug sales at Christopher G. Sands Ice Arena. An anonymous call just came in. A clown clearing balloons at the skating rink is selling crack to teenagers. Sure, let's send Birch Jr., I guess, and Stovall. Should be fine. Sam Sorkin report. Sorry, Chief, but I quit. In one night, I pulled in more cash than I earned in one working at this dump. Mr. Sorkin said he wouldn't mind taking me on. I guess I just wasn't caught out to be a cop. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I agree.
In progress.
Let's hire your replacement. Shift A. And then, suicide threat. Beat Street. Naked man carrying a canister of gasoline has threatened to set himself on fire unless his favorite chewing gum becomes popular again. Okay. Well, I want an average of 800. I want 800 total, so Panda can finally go with Grant. Level her up to. Okay, now we just wait these calls out.
Officer on scene.
Drug
Looks like we
sales.
have a situation here.
As police arrive, a clown is seen making balloon animals for the kid. Take the clown onto the ice and round up any witnesses.
1111
Offender caught, officer unharmed. Perfect.
411.
Suicide threat. Report, offender caught, officers unharmed. Perfect, and now we'll end the day. Alright. Looks good to me. Yeah, we're not ordering anyone to work tomorrow. Let's end the day right now. Day 4, July 18, Thursday. Robespierre to reveal his identity when time is right. Feminist organization denied official registration. Enemies using feminists to destroy Freeburg. Go to work.
Whenever I'm alone at home and there's a knock at the door, I always hope it'll be my wife, Laura. She's always forgetting her keys.
Hello, my name is Steve, and you're Jack Boyd, is that right?
To get to my front door, the Bible boys walked about a mile from the local bus stop, jumping over mud puddles and skirting a couple of landfills. Laura doesn't go in for religion either, but according to her, these brave lunatics with their fake smiles deserve at least a minute of attention. She patiently listens to them, asks them questions, regales them with pastries, and never once dropping a hint of condescension. When I watch her do it, I've got to admit it gets me. I'd have hugged those boys, sat with them on the porch and lit up a cigar. But a month after Laura left, all I could do was quietly ask them not to bother me. Today I'm a little rougher still. Shut the door on his nose this time. Another couple weeks at this rate and I'll be greeting anyone who comes close with my service pistol pointed towards the sky, ready to fire my warning shots. In my life, even the basic stuff never goes like it's supposed to. Normally, when a wife is going to leave home, she'll make a scene or at least sit everyone down for a serious conversation. But Laura just disappeared. The children in the stories always stand on the side of the mother, but all three of our sons supported me. The in-laws always blame the husband for making their daughter unhappy. But now Sally, Laura's mother, well, we sort of have a pact. The fellow Laura ran off with is young enough to be her son. I hear he's 30 years old. Of all the possible information a man can know about his wife's lover, I get hit with that. Fortunately, Laura's mother doesn't like the way it sounds either. Sally figures this guy just thought he'd have some fun with a mature woman, but he'll be back chasing college girls before the year is out. So we have an agreement. Sally's gonna track down Laura and try to reason with her, and we'll arrange a meeting. Meanwhile, I'm supposed to not do anything stupid, which of course means anything at all. It's a crazy situation. I'm the police chief, and the person I'm trusting to find my wife is an old woman armed with a phone book. But I can't afford to lose Sally as an ally. So for the moment, I had to swallow my pride.
Hello.
Mrs. Markham, this is Boyd.
Oh, is there any news?
That's what I wanted to ask you. Have you found anything? An address, phone number? Have you spoken to her?
Don't worry, Jack. I've narrowed the range to 2 suspects, or whatever you like to say at your police building.
At my police building, we find people faster than a funny old woman chirping on the phone with my wife's girlfriends.
Oh, you're an old man, Jack. Come to your senses. They'd give us straight odds on the street. But I've got more energy, Jack. Maybe you think I'm a foolish old woman, but I go to my book club, argue with the girls about Byron, and it gives me energy. I talk to my dogs, and it gives me energy. And you have nothing, Jack. You don't even have a hobby. You got no passion. It's why Laura left you.
Let's not go back into that, Sally. Find my wife, and we can discuss my hobbies later. I'm waiting for your call, and my patience is running thin. Laura, if you've stopped loving me, I'll let you go. I can't expect the impossible from you. Just don't let me die out here, okay?
My grandfather has epilepsy, and recently the seizures have gotten worse. They happen more often, and they all end in tears. The doctor says he needs a special new drug that I can only get out of town. I'm the only one in the family who drives. Can I go get these drugs today? No. I got tickets to go watch the filming of a TV show. I've always wanted to be on TV. Can I have the day? No. I didn't give the other person, forgot which one it was, the day off for that. I'm not gonna give you the day off. Let's go with the second one since we did Sweet Ginger Green yesterday. Bod meets Bob. Alright. Fire all black ops from City Hall. Racist gang has recently made some trouble in the city. They're capturing black townspeople and believe that they're going to send a message to a local radio station promising to kill all the black ops, firemen, and police. We don't need any more dead police, especially not mere months before the election. Racists are gaining more and more followers, even some of our citizens support them. They have to fire all your black employees over the next 2 days due to racial tensions. No. Yeah, definitely not. Okay, destruction property, City Hall parking lot. A member of the city's cleaning crew saw an elderly man approach some expensive cars in the parking lot, carrying a long iron rod. The whole street could hear him shouting bastards to bloodsuckers. Wow. Send Austin and Daniel. Investigations. If someone commits a serious crime and flees the scene, the case goes to your detectives. Sure. Homicide in the ghetto. Investigation starts. They investigate the crime scene, interview witnesses, and gather information. Whatever information seems pertinent, one of your detectives will lead the investigation on the case. flag activist Ronnie Moore was found shot outside his home. Seems you lead that and then Mullen Armstrong will back you up. I'm gonna try to get our not so professional crew up to 150 if we can. And we'll see with that. We're gonna start
113 in progress.
sending whoever we want. Carjacking, so for gas station surveillance camera reported car that's on stolen vehicles list. Okay. Nancy Purdy Shabaki is on a go.
12.
Destruction of property. Offender caught. Officers on horn. Perfect. Investigation started. Detectives have interviewed witnesses, collected evidence from the scene, and are pursuing investigators. Okay, it's a homicide. Black activist from shot outside his home. Clues. Mr. Graham, Graham, a Bronco witness, drove by an sedan and shot like machine gun much. Glenn Clayton, a neighbor, heard a few muffled shots. Already convicted. Lawrence Carr, neighbor. Yeah, but he's he's been caught in trouble for a long time recently. There's been a lot of pursuit. He's a cop witness. I don't remember the car and the neighbor was quiet. I never heard any shots. Never carpenter, a neighbor. Police, these days don't do nothing. I almost died myself. I went to buy some medicine that was nearby by some idiot's car. Okay, so sedan with a silencer kind of weapon, I guess. With a weapon with a silencer, I should say. Okay, let's click on investigations. And let's assign more detectives. Let's assign the Shift A crew in it too. There we go. So now detectives are all of our detectives are working on that since it's our only investigation anyway. And we just kind of wait for the next call, I suppose.
1210 in progress. Officer on scene.
Crowd tracking,
We have a
suburb.
situation here.
The driver is nowhere to be seen. Let's wait a safe distance for the driver to appear.
113
And they're caught. Officers unharmed. Civilians unharmed. Perfect. Suspicious individual. Desiree Park. Corey Ramsey, a mother of several children, has expressed her concerns about a suspicious man wearing bifocals seated on a bench beside a playground. He's been watching the children for over an hour and has taken several photographs of them. That actually sounds like a proper suspicious individual. Let's send people. And Daniel and Austin are back. Perfect.
1210 complete.
Report. Okay, offender caught, officers unharmed. Good. Kasuki Tamura, Dragon's Lair Club. Mr. Boyd, I'm opening Freeburg's first martial arts club, and for my first exhibition, I want to hold a sparring match where one of my students take on your toughest cop. After the fight, I'll teach your man a few tricks, something that will help him out in the streets. So let's send Austin to get. It sounds like they will become more professional, so we'll send her because she has the lowest professionalism. Hopefully, that's how it works out. Everybody's back. Homicide report. Your detectives present frames, different versions of what might have happened at the crime scene. Proceed. We got 3 more frames. Okay, let's open it up. They get it wrong half the time, but a good cop can separate fact from fiction if they know how to look at case materials. The more professional the detective working on an investigation, the better their instincts. To get your suspects, you'll need to figure out the true sequence of events at the crime scene. Using the frames, you think likely, something with a little guesswork thrown in. Sometimes with a little guesswork thrown in. If you add it all up, but the sequence fails, you're probably telling the wrong story. Okay. Sedan, gun with a silencer, and the drugstore. Yep. When an investigation pans out, you'll have yourself a suspect. Sometimes there's more than one, but in this case, your detectives have narrowed it down to a single candidate. Travis Horton, a known racist who already had several previous convictions. Okay. Good. Your detectives have information on the whereabouts of the suspect. Sometimes there might be a number of locations to choose from. To carry out the arrest, 2 officers must escort the lead investigator to apprehend the suspect. If the lead investigator is not on duty, the arrest will have to wait. But remember, the fugitives won't sit patiently until your schedule clears. Also remember that criminals will react in different ways. A frightened thief is likely to surrender as soon as the game is up. A brutal killer might want to see just how many he can take with him. With more dangerous criminals, it's safer to send experienced officers and even the SWAT team if you see fit. Port warehouses. Travis works at the port as a loader. Okay, let's send SWAT. And let's send Asano and Tsubaki so that they get more experience. They're close to the needed.
311A in progress.
What am I calling? Professionalism. There we go. Forgot the word for it. Fight. Kevin's Road Bar. A bartender reports that a couple dancers started fighting over tips and a cat fight broke out on stage. Okay. Let's send the B team. Yancy, Birdie, and Daniel.
311A in
Fight
progress.
at Octopus Restaurant. Jesus. Okay. A bartender reported that a fight has broken out between a patron and the bar's bouncer. The man, apparently drunk, had climbed onto the stage while a local singer was performing and tried to sing a duet with her. Yeah, sure, let's send our only people we can send. Kasumi Tamura, report. Chief, I just about nailed the Jap a couple of times, but he was too fast for me in one point. I don't really understand all the rules. I can't keep track of points very well, but he was alright. Even showed me a few tricks after the match. Got carried away a little and pulled my back. Think I can take the day off. Okay, so she got a lot better, so that's good. Now she's in the middle of the pack. I think she's done for the day though. Okay, so we can't send her out anymore. That's okay. She got a big bump. I'm cool with that.
Officer
Okay,
on scene.
fight at Kevin's Road
Looks like
Bar.
we have a situation here.
On the stage are 2 strippers going at it, and it's gone beyond arguing to a full-on catfight. The bouncer is fast asleep. Clearly 2 ways to handle the situation. The drunken patrons are happily watching the fight. Let's shut off the music and turn up the lights. The strippers continue fighting, oblivious of the police presence. Shouldn't be oblivious to the police presence? Whatever. Let's ask the bartender for a bucket of cold water and throw it on the combatants.
311A complete.
Fender caught. Officers unharmed. Okay, that's it. Nothing about civilians. Oh, the homicide. Offender caught, and they got a bigger bump than the normal case. I guess is what it's called. Good. Everybody got a bump with professionalism. Perfect. That is the end of the day, I'm pretty sure. Why can't I click the end day button?
311A complete.
Oh, because we were reading the report. Okay. Octopus Restaurant, offender caught, officer unharmed. Perfect. Everybody's at least 150 professionalism for Shift B. That's good. Shift A, we still got people. Yeah, 4 people to get up to speed. Get up to snuff. Alright, well, that's good. Let's end the day.